Hey guys, it's your girl Najaam. How are you doing? I'm always dropping stuff, guys. Always dropping stuff. Teaspoon. Anyways, I hope you guys are doing well. All right, let me try to get myself together. As you see the title, that is what we're going to talk about real quickly. Because I think we should. All right, I really think we should. Anyways, welcome. I'm Najaam Lee. If you're new, welcome to my channel. I do hope you stay, but also subscribe and follow me here. I'm going to be following up with another video shortly, but this has been a big topic, especially since seeing what Mr. did on stage. And so I want to get into that from a spiritual perspective as well. And for us to really open up our eyes and stop the bull crap, okay? Let's just stop the bullshit and talk really what's real, what's wrong, what needs to be corrected, and how to move forward, and to be in Cardi's corner, and also in a respectful way to show Mr. Man here, you know, his faults, but also how he could have done things a bit better, you know. I am a spiritual life coach. I'm a health and wellness consultant. I'm an intuitive reader and an artist. Check me out over at najaamlee.com. All the links are below. Follow me over at Instagram at Najaam Lee. Also, I'm doing a contest, a giveaway of an intuitive reading session with me. So go over to Instagram right now at Najaam Lee and make sure you are following. And the contest, Christmas giveaway contest posters there with all the information. All right, so let's dive into it, because I don't want to be all long and drawn out or whatever. So if you guys don't know, let's just catch you up to speed. Cardi and Offset are a married couple, husband and wife. They're no longer fiancés, they're no longer boyfriend and girlfriend. They are husband and wife, and they're parents to Culture that they just had recently. Now, let's really look at this, because again, we have learned he has cheated again, not just like with one, but doing a twosome and a threesome and all this other stuff, like some really wild stuff that he's coming up with to do. But let's rewind before they became girlfriend and boyfriend. They were dating. Now, we already know Cardi's story coming from the past. She was a dancer and, you know, danced to get her money, but also she had another goal of becoming a rap artist and really fulfilling that. And she's done very well with that. Awesome. Kudos to her. And going through what she went through with Nicki Minaj and a few other people, and this case that she's dealing with. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on, right? But what I am seeing from her is this evolving Cardi of a maturity happening and an understanding of who she is and the positioning that she has. And that is starting to, you see that coming through her now, right? That she is really working hard to kind of change that and shift into a better perspective. Now, if you didn't know, so they were dating. During the time they were dating, homeboy was still messing around. When it became official boyfriend and girlfriend, homeboy still messing around. And she forgave, like forgave, let go, forgave. When he engaged her, it was a big thing, was done on stage, right? He engaged her at a show, right? In front of the audience. It was a big thing. And she said what? Yes, right? And but even after saying yes and then excitement, what did that homeboy do? Cheat again, right? again multiple times. It's not like once or twice. It's just that what was put out into the media looks like another once or twice. But behind the scenes, he'd been doing it for a while. It's just that he got put out for those few times that we've seen it in the media. Okay. They get married from last year, and she's pregnant. They keep it on the low. She finds a house culture, and boom, becoming a mother is a whole different ball game for her. And maturity has to kick in a lot faster. She can't be doing the same things like she was doing before. So culture has really brought a different side to Cardi of really, really becoming a really good mom, a really good protector, a really good caregiver. And that's really great to see. So now recently in the news, what does homeboy do? He not only did a a multiple of sums, right? But it's like there's no respect there, and on top of that there's a bullying. And where the bullying's coming from, I'm going to show you. So on stage, this recently, right? This was a big deal for her because rolling loud. This is their was a big moment. This was a big moment for her because she was the first female to perform, right, at their event. The first female to perform, which is awesome. In her category, this is a big deal. But he ruined it. He ruined it and made it out to be himself alone. And how did he do that? Man, was just coming out, and I'm going to break down the parts that I really don't like. Coming out and basically having whoever on her team agreeing to this, right? Which shows she has a lot of people in her camp that don't have her back and only looking for publicity, media publicity in any way possible, whether it's negative or positive, whether it hurts her or not. They don't care about Cardi B. He comes on stage, they bring out Take Me Back. When you're an artist on stage performing, you're so focused on the performance, getting everything right. Any type of a distraction throws you off. And this was not a good throw off. This was like a really bad throw off, which turned the audience against her instead of for her. Okay? There was no respect there whatsoever. He comes on stage to profess your love in front of everybody. Fudge you, right? You had multiple times to apologize, correct yourself, get some therapy, change your ways, do the things you can do, man up. Right? But he chose not to. What he did was forcing down a person because they've been separated for this while and they haven't spoken. And now to bombard something that's so special to her and ruin it and then make it about him. All of this was about him. He stole her spotlight. And that's a bullying. And then on top of that, you're like, bro, I want to apologize. I'm sorry. Who are you talking to? Your wife and the mother of your child, or some nigga? Because the way he addressed her was like a nigga. And is she that? And then you are pushing her to accept your flowers, your cake, and whatever else that you brought on stage. You're wrong, nigga. You're wrong. Okay? And to do something like that is detrimental. You mess with her mind, you mess with her opportunity, you mess with her money, and you had the audience turned against her in this big moment of her life, right? Of being the first for this particular event, right? So why couldn't you wait until after she performed and she come off from this beautiful high of excitement and happiness, to then maybe it would have been better afterwards to then approach her after, right? When she conquered this moment, she probably would have listened to you with a little bit more clearer, with a little bit more heart. But because you embarrassed her and then forcing on a person to forgive you, you haven't changed. That's the problem. And then because you haven't changed, you haven't shown anything. Anybody can buy her flowers and cake and whatever. She got money. She could do it herself. She's not in a position of not having. She's in the position of having. Right? So you're approaching her like she's some other stripper on the street or in a club that they're pending for you for everything. She's not. Right? So it's really, really fascinating how the mindset of Offset is. He needs to grow up. He needs to man up. He needs to mature and change his ways. And what's so interesting is everybody, especially women, getting over on Cardi for not taking back her man. Please. For what? What has he shown that he has changed his behavior for her to take him back? There are plenty of other black men with more money than he does that would want to be with Cardi B. She has options. So what makes you any great? Come on, guys. Like, we need to stop this stupidity of when she's been dealing with this, and this is the wrong, I would say, with her, is that you saw how he was while dating him. That was a telltale sign of hell no, let me run. He's going to ruin my life. Okay? But she didn't. She was caught up in the first 3 to 6 months, which is the passion of love, right? Where you ain't thinking and nobody's thinking and nobody in her camp cared about her. For him to like pay off whoever in her camp and let that happen, they need to be fired. They didn't look out for her. They didn't care about her. They only cared about a publicity stunt, a media thing on her emotions and her feelings. You know? So somebody needs to be fired, like Beyonce say. Somebody go get fired tonight. And somebody needs to fire them immediately, because that means they'll do other things just to make her hurt. And they don't care about her well-being at all. And then to see grown men, the other thing through Twitter, Instagram, to see grown men bashing her for not taking him back, right? No, you men need to grow up. Because you haven't changed your ways, especially black African American men. Okay? Black African American men, I'm calling you. You need to grow up. Okay? Because what you guys do a lot of the times is that you don't want to man up. You want to be still on the block, being on the corner, and don't want to grow the hell up. Right? So a woman needs to take your crap, your shit, your things that you haven't matured through at all, and then help raise you. She's not your mother. She is nothing. You're not her child. You're a man. Grow up. Go take care of what you got to take care of. Instead of bringing all your trauma, all your junk, all your low mental ways, right? Because somebody should take you and man you up. Grow the fuck up. Okay? Y'all need to stop. Stop this bull. Okay? Stop putting a Band-Aid on something that's rotting. Okay? Rotting. You need to chop it off. Okay? So you guys these men need to grow up and stop praising for something. How many times she needs to take him back? She's been doing that, right? Just because you see the few in the media, he's been doing it every single month, y'all. That's what you don't know. Every single month. How long has she been with him? Y'all tell me that. How long she been with him? Okay, if y'all been watching, how long? So how many times has she been taking? More than a year, right? More than 2 years, right? 24 months. And then sometimes it's 2 people, 3 people, 4 people, and he can't control himself. Why you marry her then? Why you marry her? Right? Why you marry her? Your ego? Right? To look good in front of others? You're an embarrassment and you call yourself a man. What he needs to do, show her you've changed. Go get therapy. Go take care of yourself. Go work on things. If she wants to, she'll approach you and talk to you when she's ready. Let her know, I'll be here if you whenever you're ready to talk. But you don't force it down and embarrass her in front of millions of people. And then she got to go deal with this. Instead of focusing on her performance, she got to focus on you. You are a bully. You're a controller. You stand with her. You don't stand against her. And what he did was stand against her. What you got to say ain't important. Her performance was more important than he was at that moment. Because you treated her like crap. So, I don't know what y'all think. Y'all let me know in the comments below. But homeboy gots to go. Okay? Homeboy has got to go. Smack up, slap up, and go send him somewhere and make him go learn his own shit on his own. She don't need to grow him up like some of these black women, black African American women are doing in this country, thinking it's so cool to grow your man up. That's disgusting. I shouldn't have to grow no man up. You should be grown already. You should be at my level or more. Okay? I'm not here to grow you up. Man up yourself. You had a mother. If she didn't do that for you, you go learn to man up yourself. And stop this foolishness. This crazy foolishness. Alright? So, I love Cardi. I don't agree with everything she does, but I still stand with her. She's a beautiful young lady, and I wish her the best, but I hope with this, she learned, right? Let him go find himself. Let him go find himself. Let him go through all those things by himself so that he can actually turn himself around instead of a woman turning him around. Dumbasses. Okay? That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think. Put in the comment below. I love you guys. I'm Najaam Lee. Check me out at najaamlee.com. A spiritual life coach, health and wellness consultant, artist, and intuitive reader. And I'll be back with another video in 2 twos.